Boston 25 is your home for the FIFA World Cup next year, and we're giving you a sneak peek of what you'll see in the lead up to the huge event. And that includes an exclusive first look at the official Boston poster. Joining us now is designer John Rigo. Thanks so much for joining us, John. And you're a faculty member at Mass College of Art and Design and worked with Mass Art students to put together this essential Boston image. So tell us what we're seeing here. We're going to put that up on the screen. There it is.
Yes, so a big part of the process was I was collaborating with the students to kind of give them an idea of what the illustration field looks like, and they helped me brainstorm a few ideas for the poster. So we ended up honing in on the fact that Boston is a coastal city, some of the wildlife that is iconic for Boston, such as the lobster.
Lobster, that's what I was seeing, yep.
And we wanted to keep it kind of fun and playful, so the essence, it's an illustration of a lobster playing soccer with other fish creatures.
And I saw that you got some of the landmarks there from the city. Were there any specific that you were like, we have to get this in?
Yeah, so I really wanted to hone in on some of the iconic architecture, such as the like the brownstones that you would see in the North End, the Bunker Hill Monument, the State Street Building, and the bridge as well.
Yeah, I see the Zachem, I see the Prue, I see those, yeah, and I don't see the duck boats, but I do see a boat in the water there. Tell us a little bit about the Easter eggs. Are there any Easter eggs in this poster, aside from the ones that I may have just pointed out?
There are a lot of Easter eggs. I'll list 3 of them, though.
Okay.
So since we're zooming in on the bottom of the poster, you'll see a small like tea box, which is kind of which is tying into the Tea Party.
Okay, yep.
Along with some other old boats, lobster traps, and what have you. When we go above the water, I illustrated it kind of looks like an antique ship, and that actually is a reference to the Tall Ship Festival, which will be happening around the same time as the World Cup. And then in the border, that was inspired by New England folk art, and I kind of wanted to do a few things that tie in the entire region as a whole. So one example would be on the bottom, of the border, you will see a few lighthouses, sea monsters, which is kind of, like mentioning New England's marine ties.
And being from New England, what has it been like to be part of this process for you?
It was really cool. I was really excited to work on the process, and it was just an amazing experience getting to make a poster for the World Cup, which never thought that would happen in New England. But I'm just really happy to be a part of it, and I'm really happy that my undergrad and the school that I work with was also a part of it and collaborators on the project.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what were the students' reaction to taking part in this, like when you told them?
They were quite excited. They were pretty thrilled to, have a chance to kind of see what the illustration industry is like, how to work with art directors and all of that kind of stuff, and they were excited to see some of their ideas come into fruition.
How long was the process, would you say?
The process took about like a week and a half to draw, and then another week to color digitally. And
so where will we see this posted?
So you'll see this posted at Boston Stadium, which is Gillette Stadium, kind of the same thing. It'll also be for sale on FIFA's website, and you will see it at the Mass Art website, as well as my Instagram, which is at JohnRigo1234.
All right. And the one and only John Rigo here joining us this morning. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you and your students.
Thank you for having me.
Best of luck.
Thank you.